opportunity to try to bring in some of that breaking stuff that Tipton throws so well and that he has really used to be as successful as he's been this year so far. Pitch and he tried it, just lost it a little bit as he was releasing.
Yeah, not a bad tryout there. You know, like the slider just hoping it would catch the corner, but able to do that there.
Yeah, and just like I said, he lost the grip as he was throwing. Now the 2-2, went back to it. Leaving it arm side a little bit. Just got to pull down, keep his entire body closed. Don't allow that glove to fly open and allow your body to just try to recover itself by going quick and rushing motions. And Holbeck called time on the 3-2. Wouldn't have mattered. It was a pick from Tipton White. 3-2 count. Big pitch here. Don't want to walk the first two batters of the game.
Yeah, and no outs too, so you got a runner in scoring position with nobody out.
Away, good job. All keeping the out bat alive. Already 14 pitches for Tipton. He hasn't even gotten him out. And this is just the second batter. And that's something that Vista's relying on not happening. They want quick innings. They want to leave this guy in as long as possible because he's very, very good. 30 pitch there, got him way out of time, messed up his timing. And that's the result of just a very
the third baseman, number 21, Luke Case of Field.
Mix it up multiple times. He missed arm side a couple times with those off speed pitches. That time he was able to stay closed all the way through and just a very nice pitch there.
Yeah, so I feel like Tipton learned from that last at bat that the slider on the outside was not getting caught. So if he works the slider on the right inside, then I feel like he'll get a better chance to get that call as the pickoff attempt though Tipton no throw over.
Yeah, just trying to keep the runner close, right? Don't allow him to advance to third because he's on third base. All it takes is ball in play, and we've got the lead. So trying to keep him over there. And then you can sacrifice third base on the ground ball any type. Just out and consistently missing arm side off these left-handed hitters. It seems like he's being cautious here. He's not really attacking them as much as I would expect a pitcher of his talent to be doing. But he recovers. Got to remember the top of the first inning.
Yeah, and I mean, he's got to mix up the first pitch. Both first pitches for Tipton were heaters right down the middle, right, to get assertive with it. But at some point, Foster was just going to catch on, you know, so it's good that he mixed it up as he fights back 1-1 count here.
1-1 fouled away. As the fastball. It is electric from Sawyer. Tipton is very high, that high 80s range. It can even get up to the very low 90s. And it really comes back and fires. 1-2 count. We can go a quick second out here.
And don't want to pump crazy hard because then Clark could steal.
Fly to the left. Indeed. And it is caught. It will be a tag from Clark. He will advance easily. But second out of the end, you'll take that. I'll take that if you're Tipton.
The shortstop, number 8, Brady Bradford.
Ground ball out, fly ball out, strike out, and have out here. And that run won't score. So just go do a job here. Get out of this inning, put up a 0, and now your offense can avoid that.
Yeah, and I mean, great job by Tipton to get the Vista to get the out there because now a sacrifice can't advance the score here for Fossil Ridge. Now they have to actually work for get a call and get something.
Nice play from Dana out in left field. Got there, tracked back, and got under and set himself up for the throw. Obviously didn't have a chance because of how deep he was, but he.
Yeah, that one was close to a homer.
Yep.
It just didn't have enough to, carry out.
Pitch to Bradford. This is just out. Good frame attempt and tied for Sorf. And biggest thing that I noticed in the lineup today is that Grammerstorff in that catcher when you have to start marking him as they know the past couple of games sitting really off just hasn't really produced to the point they wish he would. So making a change if Medina day off wow. Grammerstorff to an impression as a base hit up the middle will allow for the first run of the game. This was in there from Brady Bradford, and he's hitting 531 on the year. Just went up.
The designated hitter, number 9, Tyler
You want to
Kephart.
put the ball in play. That's what we got to do against a guy like this, right? Especially with a team that's 18 air rated, right? Around 19. Put the ball in play against a very good temperature like this. That's in the dirt running on the fly. Very nice ball from Grammar Store. As Kephart to the plate.
Yeah, and I mean, great hit right there by Bradford. Shot it right back up the middle, and nobody was there. Good hard hit there. Scores the first run of the game here for Fossil Ridge.
Here is the 1-0 pitch, slide step, and there, nice work out there behind the plate by Ty Grammerster. And this seems like a big spot here, right? Limit the damage to 1, allow your offense to go to work, right? Don't let anything else happen here as here comes the 1-1, and yes, very nice off speed. Little slider, curveball mix, I guess, and now 2-1 count.
Kephart in the fire pole, a very solid hitter for this Fossil Ridge team player.
Yep, 2-1 pitch is upstairs. It is right to 3 and you really don't want to walk and don't want to allow Campbell to come to the plate. Another very dangerous hitter for this team.
So Campbell's batting .448, so he's bound to have an RBI opportunity now.
The 3-1 pitch from Tipton. Works good bench on the outside corner.
A great Freeman right there as well as good location.
3-2, runner will be on the move here with Charlie Campbell at the plate. Big pitch coming here, do not want to walk another guy in. Here's the pitch. Kephart strikes out. That will end the top half of the first.
I got the notes up. Whatever's money. What's his batting average? Yeah, my bad. Plus, you were right. I should have put the Vista defense over here.
Leading off the home half of the first for the Golden Eagles, the right fielder, number 5, Jace Brockett.
The two-hole hitter for Fossil Ridge.
Yeah, and Vista already down in this one, so they need to work with something so that he can tie this one back up or he can go out in front. But, you know, allowing a run in the first inning is not the ideal start.
Of course not. Now 1-1 pitch is in there. Strike 2 is straight pitch from the hour half the plate, trying to get the ball away from this Vista lineup early, it seems like. And nice little curveball. Throws pocket.
The third baseman, number 7, Miles Vosberg.
Got the ball pretty out, and that'll tell you something early about how somebody's going to call it.
Yeah, and we don't have an ABS challenging system here in high school baseball, but I mean, that pitch was debatable, but normally I would trust the blue instead of Venus himself.
Yep, first pitch there to Vosberg in there for a strike, and looks like already some disagreement between pitch to the catcher, trying to signs their pitch sequences down early.
Interesting thing for Fossil Ridge is they've won their last 5 games, and 4 out of their last 5 they've scored double-digit runs. So their offense has been absolutely electric in this 5-game run.
Yep, as that pitch will miss outside, and against a guy like Sawyer Tipton, it's going to be difficult to do, but he threw 28 pitches last inning, and you're forcing that. He's got a good shot. And he's swinging this for a while across, but even now makes the count 1 and 2. Pitch is roped into center field, right at the center fielder. Whitney.
The second baseman, number 20, Alex King.
Go to work and show some power. First pitch ball is swung. Missed.
Yeah, and I mean, great job by Vosberg to, get the ball and play first off. But, I mean, that ball was just flying lazily in the air, couldn't really make anything out of that.
Pitch missed low. And obviously something that I'm noticing early is after every pitch I think early in the game, these Vista hitters are reeling, but they're seeing out of the hand to the dugout as that one runs into hits King, and now Jackson not a value.
The center fielder, number 13, Jackson Crawford.
Yeah, Crawford on the season batting definitely a bright spot.
Do they actually pitch to Crawford? Do they try to create a chase? Which we can see Crawford strike one. Strong comes on. Set. Ready to pitch. On the board for base hit. Crawford. Let's see where they're bringing. They will. People hit to third. Thirties. And Crawford gets the first hit for Vista. Now beat that up for Cruz Martinez.
The designated hitter, number 24, Cruz Martinez.
Tie this game up.
Yeah, what a great season thing right there from Jackson Crawford is that, he managed to hit it full side, but he managed to escape through the gap, and now you got runners on the corners here with 2 guys.
First pitch here. Back down, and Crawford easily swept second. Brisk play from Elvis trying to get that rebound. Second and third.
Yeah, and that made that really hard for Money to get the pickoff there because the pitch was already super low.
On the ground, over to first. That one, and the first inning, they escape a little bit of a jam. There's 2 outs. Ground ball, Martinez over to the shortstop. Bradford and the bottom. Right there.
My bad for saying all that, but I'm not going Oh, I got it.
Leading off the visitor half of the second for Paulso Ridge, the first baseman, number 7, Charlie Campbell.
Welcome back, this now viewers. We've now the top half of the second inning for Paulso Ridge. It will be Charlie Campbell. First pitch from Tipton on the right. That's right. There's the fastball.
Starting off with some heat, and I mean, you could even see the grunt on his face that he was throwing some absolute heat right there.
I'm called to the chest here on the store. Rack, chest protector. Second, I had one early after that wild pitch on ball 4 to start.
Safety first.
Which is in there. Strike 2 on the up and inside there. Actually, they were fixing the earpiece that they relay pitches via. Go to Tipton. Yeah, short sets it in. And wait. Lost control. That one they were looking for some gas in.
Yeah, I feel like you just lost the handle a little bit there. And I mean, 0-2, you're way ahead in the count. I mean, you can afford to throw that kind of pitch, but still, you would rather, mow him down quick and easy.
Yeah, you want to keep it close. Like, you want to at least give yourself a shot to strike him out. As pitches in there for a strike 3 and out. Frozen right there. It seemed like that pitch was right there in the zone.
The right fielder, number 4, Alex Heron.
Now we wait for Tipton as Alex Heron.
Yeah, and I mean, that's Tipton's third strikeout, and I mean, if you ignore the fact that there was a run allowed in that first inning, it's been a great game for Tipton.
First pitch, foul. Late on the fastball. It is Heron. Heron hitting 308 on the wire. 7-0 out of the Paulso Ridge order. Next inning from Mount Vista, they will have Dana, Bob, and Harvey. So can they at least get that back? That one's around fat about that way. And so they late on the first 2 pitches. Why not go back to that? Maybe try to nice with this time that long ball. Here it comes. Got it! Wrong up by the could not hold back on the next pitch. Carry this pitch for the Sawyer.
The catcher, number 27, Hayden Money.
Strikeouts on only 7 pitches for Tipton this inning. That's a lot better than it was in the first inning.
Now, off to a very good start here in like Highway. Yeah. And then first pitch to Money outside. Money the catcher today. Hitting 8 in the lineup, 1 up count, set at the belt, pitch. It's a corner.
Yeah, Money batting is solid 200 on the season. He's looking to crank up those numbers.
1 pitch is right at there. He's looking at outside corner, so sometimes give you a little bit of grace out there, it seems like. 1-2 the count. 2
Yeah,
outs.
yeah. I mean, I was calling it earlier. I was like, he wasn't calling the slider on the outside against those lefties. Switch numbers are not there.
Very nice pitch by Curiosity. Got another chase. And through that. Like that.
I was asking if he punched him out, looking at the it's up to 5 strikeouts.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. My bad, I realized you were right. I realized you were right. Like that. Yeah, I keep messing this up. I do this every single game. I do the second inning and the first inning spot. Always. Like, I don't mean for it to happen, but I do it. Yeah, we just okay, so I up there. So I can up to guess.
Okay.
Leading off the home half of the second for Mountain Vista, the center fielder, number 11, Paul Dana.
Line it out. Right center.
The shortstop, number
Yeah,
1,
great job,
Cole
David. Let's
Bobbin.
start off quick here. I guess I was not in with Cole Bobbin taking.
Bobbin 179. First pitch to him is not in there. Looking for the last week pitch on ball.
To be honest, there that one looked like right for the series, and my jinx went off. Obviously, the umpire was kind of spinning mine. That's his job.
On the pitch, when he goes, gets a swing on this one. Second base.
They're taking some really smart stolen base approaches. Every time they're stealing a base, the pitch just so happens to be low enough to where Lenny can't make a throw over the second. Just beautiful execution of the
Pitch chases low there, and now with a run on second, no outs. Now this guy seems to possibly at least move him up here on this at bat, and then allow Toscano to bring him in with any ball in play. 2-1 pitch. It's away, and we'll take that every day. Wild pitch. Now run up third.
Yeah, so not only did he hold up there on that swing to make it a 3-1 count, but Dana moves up to third and he's in scoring position. You also got no outs in the game, so this is a beautiful inning so far from the Vista.
You got the two-mover guy cash in here. 3-1 count on Bob in the pitch. And straight to the umpire is that feature third. 3-2. Gotta find it.
Yeah, it seems like the umpire's calling the pitches more to the right. So as a pitcher, you gotta adjust.
That's something that this team they can do now, right? To try and choose stand counts, right? And obviously, they've given up about double the amount of runs they've scored so far. So they're looking to get into the run column early and ride that momentum to get out of the games. Pitch. Well, to the left, that'll be enough to score the run. And Arms on a 3-2 pitch inside, all over Tice.
Yeah, that kind of swing right there makes your
The first baseman, number 21, Tice Harvey.
that kind of swing makes you stand there. If this is a hitter who's absolutely wrong, to tie up this one at one piece.
And now right back to where you were a minute or about an hour ago. Second, no outs as Gary takes in and digs in the first pitch.
But it's called a little double because it went over the fence.
Oh, because it bounced over the fence.
The pitch is just out. 2-0 out. And failed to attack to cause some more damage. So this is out.
This is
Scoreboard isn't helping, but it's really fun.
And now the count. And I assume it's tape all the way here on Tyson.
oh, yeah, for sure. This pitch is going to be right down the middle.
Here's the pitch. And that's a fun.
Yeah, at this point, the middle's not even the middle. That's the outside of the strike zone. Seems like the strike zone's moved over.
Pitch. Just underneath it. 3-2 now count. Big pitch coming up.
Great job for Hall to, fight back in this at bat. He started off 3-0, and now he's at full count.
Pitch. Popped. And a shallow right. Tough play from the second baseman, and it'll be the right fielder. Heron to make the play. Crashing in. Very nice play. Obviously, the outfielder's ball there.
The catcher, number 4, Ty Grammersdorf.
Rockets on deck. Good opportunity here for Vista to not only tie it up, which they already did, but continue with some more runs.
Missed that pitch, but outside part of him. Wow.
With a big lead also helps out Sawyer Tipton, right? He wants to be in line for a win rather than a loss, or a close one.
1-1. And already up to 32 pitches. 16 last year, 16 this one. Looking to photo stick. Pitch on the ground. Oh, he bobbled it, wanting to make a throw. Let's see how this one's ruled. Maybe ruled an error on Foster Ridge. So, first and second now.
The right fielder, number 5, Chase Brockett.
Luca Field credited there.
Onto the ground. That'll be a tough play. For the first, they don't even make it. What a fantastic play.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're asking for from the leadoff spot. Is just like perfect, almost perfect bind. It was
The third
just
baseman,
right spot
number 7,
for Hall
Miles
and Money.
Blossberg.
Couldn't reach it in time, and Rockets took a quick run. He'll make it to first, especially that's why they can make it to the leadoff spot, so that you can make hits like that. And now you got the bases loaded with 1 out.
Opportunity to cash in here. Might see actually pitch up there. Away in the end. Opportunity to kind of cash in big here with 3 base runners out. Here's the pitch. Foul.
Vista, their team in general, even though their 2-8 record says otherwise, they've won their last 2 games both in the state of Colorado. So right now they're rolling behind them.
That one popped up again. Foul. Yes. 1-2 to count. And just got to try to put all the play. Obviously, you don't want that ground ball. You don't want to allow them the opportunity to escape from this play back. But you want to make them make a play, right? If they make the play, that's good on them. If not, you take that over strike. Every game pitches off the ground. Tough play. Over to second. And one safe at first. Very nice play by the shortstop Bradford.
The second baseman, number 20, Alex King.
Give up a run.
And there's still runners on the corners. This inning isn't over yet.
Yep, on the ground. Makes the play cleanly over to first. The bottom half of second. 2 runs. 2 runs on 4 hits. Eagles and yeah, it was end. The second inning. Oh my god.
Why did you say ground out? You told me to say a G instead of 6.
Yes, I'm trying to literally freaking everything I can, but I can't get the score by that.
That's fine. But we said it's fine. All you need to do is when you're editing yeah, I have a score by
Catch her off the overlay.
I would.
Leading off the visitor half of the third for Fossil Ridge, the center fielder, number 15, Carter Whitney.
Does this go to 9 innings or just
7, I think.
set?
Yeah.
Well, that is an outcome. We are in the top half of the third inning. I'm just a 2 so 1 leading off Whitney for Fossil Ridge. And this is outside for Arts. Carter Whitney coming out of the plate looking to get it going against Tippy. The pitch is did a fantastic last.
Yeah, and he's already up to, shockingly enough, he's already up to 5 strikeouts. He's punched out 5 out of the first 8 batters so far, so doing a great job. He's also punched out the last 4.
Yeah, we're back to the bunt. Single there, just got under it. Outside pitch, probably one that you'd like to flip out on. Not go through it. 1-2 to count now.
He's also only allowed 1 hit on the day.
Yes, the pitch is just up. He liked it a lot. Didn't get the call. 2-2. Had to save my pad to be on fire. Maybe wasn't trying to show him up or anything. Here we go. Ball chips it with it. Foul. Good battle.
Great job just to make some contact on that. I mean, obviously, he seemed very early on that one, and he, just barely just fouled that one off.
There you go.
Pretty bad.
Pitch is outside on the count.
Fail. Reach out by Grimmer's door. He's only had a pass ball once or twice today, so he's doing a good job at it.
Okay, feel pretty good. Tipton. Set. Got it! Loving that outside corner. Great work in there by Ty Grimmer's.
The second baseman, number 1, Mason Clark.
Right there. That one got the absolute corner of the invisible strike zone that we do not have in our broadcast, but for what you see out there, the strike zone that it's supposed to be, it just clipped that corner. It was such a perfect pitch right there from Tipton. He's up to 6 strikeouts now.
First pitch here. They will now. No slow.
I don't think the first base umpire was ready to ask for a call.
That was a nice pitch taken for the Garden. Off-speed pitch right at the zone, just could not induce a swing.
I went a little bit too high, but Tipton knows where he's at. He's punched out the last 5 hitters.
Ready pitch. Get out.
So now that he got Clark thinking the pitch was coming high, I'm expecting the pitch to be pretty low right here because his curveball and his fastball were both up the ladder.
Yep, just need a strike here and I'll be back in the count 3-0. Pass that batter right away, but you know, an opportunity to reset it.
The pitcher, number 3, Zach Hall.
Oh, Gramps is kind of job on this one.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not very, convincing when you throw 4 balls in that at bat. Not even the give me pitch, on the 3-0. But, I mean, Tipton's been pretty locked in this game, so I think he'll continue that. Especially against a hitter like Hall, who, by the way, is batting .543, but in the first inning, he did strike out on an 8-pitch battle.
Yep, spot here with one out. Tipped it. Nice first pitch from him. Maybe watching out here. Opportunity for that. Wow. Swipe bad for Mason Clark. Trying to get loose. Maybe try to get in the scoring position right away.
Yeah, and I mean, he already did in this game. He already stole a bag.
And picks back over first. And he didn't really steal back per se. He advanced on that throwing error on the pickoff by
that's right.
Tipton. Have the pitch.
Well, that one was a mix of Tipton and Hardy. Hardy couldn't secure it, but at the same time, it's a low throw there from Tipton.
One out. Tipton and
Clark a large lead off
he picks off. And he does it. That will be Tipton's second error of the day, and one up. Try to go to third, but the errors keep piling up with madness, whether it be infield, outfield, pitcher, or pitcher itself.
Yeah, let's just slightly see the frustration there because Tipton's doing such a great job of just mowing down the hitters, but if they get on base, they're able to go all the way almost. And that's not very convincing.
This, after that strikeout, it seems like he's started to lose his control of emotion a lot, right? He gets a chase there, but walk back down for a pitch and showed some frustration. Down short now to go try to reset him. But again, that throw, the second one of the day, that was a good pitch by him. That off-speed pitch just to get himself up into the 1-2 and the second time. And that was on the same pitch he got in front of him. 2 away in the end.
The third baseman, number 21, Luke Gates-Field.
Yeah, great job not giving into the pressure there. I mean, you got Clark on second base already in scoring position. Doing a great job. Now there's 2 outs. So, really got to work for this one.
Yep, and it seems like
The shortstop, number 8, Brady, Bradford.
watch the green hole. Dice the field that way. He gets that force on the third, second, and first. As Bradford coming up to the plate for 2. First pitch. It's a swing. There's some confusion on the base paths. And we'll see if they try to. Oh, we dropped it!
I should have seen it.
Leading off the home half of the third for the Golden Eagles, the center fielder, number 13, Jackson Crawford.
Now let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. A state that's untouchable like Elliot Ness. The track hits your eardrum like a slug to your chest. Like a vest for your Jimmy in the city of sex. We in that sunshine state where the bomb ass is be. The state where you never find a dance floor empty and pimp speed. On a mission.
First pitch ball is swung. Crawford singled on the ground ball to right field.
Yeah, it was more like a. It was pretty close for Whitney to, make a play on it, but I found just that sweet spot in the outfield.
Ball lost control of that one, diving into the dirt. And Hall already has 40 pitches. He's 41st on the side. Mountain Vista looking to get him out of the game as soon as they can. Right? Try to allow for a new arm into the game. But when you try to run that pitching and make the Foster coaching staff make such a decision whether this is going on the cap, likely just try to pitch around like that like this. And if you're anything inside, you could just rush 3-1 pitch.
And I mean, started off pretty strong in that first inning, but after that, seemed to really calm down as he walks.
The designated hit, number 24, Cruz Martinez.
It's the first one.
Yeah, Vista trusts Martinez, especially at the 5 spot.
Pitch up the middle. Nice play. Get him out. Second over to first. Double play. Oh my God. What a play. Martinez trying to make a case that the first baseman was off the base. But
The center fielder, number 11, Paul Dana.
Right there. Very
It was great by the entire Foster's defense. So not only did Bradford get a nice dive on the ball right there, but the sweet toss to Clark, and then Clark zooms it over to first to get the double play on the 6-4 play. That was beautiful.
Seemingly in center field was the last half back. 2 pitch. Lined in the left. All over that one, but there. Or out number 3. Very nice inning of work. Runs that call. And we will be right back.
Oh my God, it got cold. It got cold without it.
Mountain Vista Baseball would like to take a moment to recognize our sponsors for this 2026 season. Royal Crest Dairy, Blue Island Oyster Bar and Seafood, 360 Painting and Wall Design, Slammers Baseball, Ohana Home Restoration, and Cheer Athletics. We truly appreciate all of your support. Also, fans, as we approach the dinner hour here, we encourage you to visit our snack shack located on the visitor side of the press box. Go get yourself a cold drink, a hot burger, and some chips, and help support Mountain Vista Baseball. Thank you.
Dude, that's awesome.
Leading off the visitor half of the fourth for Fossil Ridge, the designated hitter, number 9, Tyler Kephart.
Welcome back, Vista. We are here in the top half of the left. Here in Mountain Vista 2, Fossil Ridge. And Kephart will lead off the inning. First pitch for Tipton is on the ground. Over first. Fosbury. 1 out. I like to see that very much. One pitch, 1 out, especially with pitch count running high early already.
The first baseman, number 7, Charlie Campbell.
Yeah, but it's a nice balance, you know. If you're gonna have a low pitch count, you're not gonna have a lot of strikeouts. But if you're gonna have a lot of strikeouts, you need a higher pitch count in order to, get there. The Tipton will take that.
Yep, pitch here is in there, strike one. Couldn't handle it, but in there for strike one. That Charlie Campbell is not late.
Yeah, we also want to point out for these viewers, if they're slightly confused, is that Mountain Vista is wearing green with white pants and a white hat, and Fossil Ridge is wearing green with gray pants. As both teams decided to wear the same color, but different colored jerseys, or slightly different colored jerseys. I'm gonna complain, but you guys don't have to.
Foul there. 2-1-2. Tipton looking to put him away right here. Campbell struck out looking for his first at-bat in the second inning.
Yeah, just tied him up with a pitch right on the corner of the strike zone.
Pitch is flying off the high heat up and in. And looking for something outside, off speed or fastball. He's lived there all day. Gotten some good results with it too.
Another interesting predicament here is that the clouds have seemed to move in. It was sunny at the beginning of the game, and now the temperature's kind of cooled off a bit. So, at the beginning we had a 2-1 game, but let's see if anything else changes.
Yeah, he went off speed on the outside part of the zone, just could not produce a chase or a call. 2-2 is just up. And they call very nice take. I don't think people understand how difficult of a take a high fastball really is. I mean, it's coming in and you think you can just crush it really, and you just can't get your hands up there. Pitches lined up middle for
Yeah, just a beautiful play right there by Bob, and
The right
was
fielder,
right up
number
on the
4,
shift,
Alex Heron.
even though technically there's not really a shift. But the point is that Bobbin was in the right place at the right time. If he was a little bit more over towards third, that's a base hit. Right? So it was a great job by Bobbin to be in the right spot.
Of course, nice positioning now. Bring Alex Heron is up. Consistently seeming to miss up, or at least targeting it if he's not missing it. And just trying to maybe create some swing and miss up, try to make them get their hands up on the ground. Oh, gosh, by Alex King. You see a line there. And that's error number 4.
The catcher, number 27, Hayden Money.
We're not even 4 innings in just. I wouldn't really say it's sloppy defense, because these aren't easy plays per se, but they're plays that have to be made for a team to be successful.
Yeah, and if I were Tipton, I would go back to, the the right side of the strike zone. You know, as I was talking about, or actual correction, going over towards right.
Very nice play by the right fielder. Rocket right there. Go over there. I mean, not even play by any means. Got it right outside. Now here so, right back.
I'm longing to see her when she's around. She takes my blues away. The sunlight surely hurts my eyes. I'm a lonely dreamer on the highway in the sky.
In the meantime, Willie's getting a video of the
Mama Maria, there is some blue sorrow. Just my thoughts about you bring back my peace of mind. Gypsy, you're a miracle worker. You said the sun free, ship sailing. She is the sunlight in the
Leading off the home half of the fourth for the Golden Eagles, the shortstop, number 1, Cole Bobbin.
ain't gotta wait no more, got it loaded. Why you want to drink it for it? Got it loaded. Still that same, but any form that was loaded. Ryan's told you, I can score it.
First pitch is very nicely speed pitch as indicated by the shortstop.
Yeah, Bobbin had that giant hit in the second inning. That was a ground rule double that scored Dana.
He really turned on in that moment and really came through that the first run of the game across. 1-1 count on the pitch. Missed it, got away from the catcher. Money. Two more. I mean, just making him work hard out there. Walk the lead off guy.
Yeah, way to fight back. I mean, already down in the count 3-1. Now he makes a full chance to strike out or get a hit. Or anything could happen in the closing count.
And there's strike three. Bobbing, flying, ball forward inside. Umpire had it.
First baseman, number 21, Tice Harvey.
The inside corner. The low inside
Don't
corner.
give me style, don't give me style, don't give me great. Talk with a smile on my face.
Yep, now one away in the inning for Tice Harvey. That weak will pop up into right field.
If we had a slow-mo footage, we would see how close that one was to the foul ball line. But great job to get some solid contact right there.
Nice location, Harvey had a thing of the call, but Hall's like gone to that pitch multiple times in this game that will speed and just float right over.
Yeah, I feel like Vista would, try to work on it at some point, but then you see that kind of pitch right there. If you're expecting the off speed, you're not going to be expecting that.
I mean, just great situational pitching that ball right there. Go upstairs after you showed him that off-speed pitch on the outside corner. Here's the pitch. Right, again. This time too far, too Mr. Harvey, Ty Grammerstuhl on deck. Reached on every. I almost got that. Big pitch. Slow and second straight back now, this has got this pitcher ball to a 3-2 count. Really good pitch coming up. 3-2 pitch is line and right side field. That's going to drop in the gap. That's trouble. Harvey with second base. And a run outside there. Nice pitch in there, throwing outside pitch to the right field. The right side, excuse me.
Yeah, so pretty interesting is
The catcher, number 4, Ty Grammersdorf.
he had a fly out to right field. But this time, that hit bounced his foot on the outfield. And he was able to get the double that he probably could have had in the second inning.
Yeah, all over that one. The pitch is lined in the center. Over his head, drops it. Going back to the track. To the wall. It's gone! What a swing by Grammerstuhl. 9 big time. Makes it a 4-1 ball game.
Yeah, that one could have been really bad or really good because, and it happened to be really good.
The right fielder, number 5, Jace
almost a few
Brockett.
feet away from hitting the giant black mark in center field, and that wouldn't have been a hit. That one would have just jumped into play, but it got just to the left side. As that one's fouled away to the left side, that one just snuck in to the left of that center field wall, and Ty Grammersdorf absolutely tattoos that one for a 2-run bomb.
Yep, a 1 count. The pitch is just a nice take there from the leadoff hitter with Rocket. And just a big swing that this Vista team has needed. Some production from guys other than Martinez, King, all those guys, Crawford especially, right? And you finally get some from the bottom of the order to Harvey with that one-out double, and then the 9-4 Grammerstuhl with a laser in the center field just got over 3-1 now, and read off Rocket with over on deck. It's tough.
And it's almost like with that, I'm going back to that home run by Grammersdorf. I remember hearing it.
The
off
third
the
baseman,
bat, like,
number
as soon
7,
as he made
Miles
contact,
Vosberg.
you could hear as if almost it was a perfect swing and MLB the show, kind of absolutely tracking back.
The
got all.
They wouldn't expect me.
Which is interesting to see how far they will allow him to go. Here is the first pitch to the
And he's already thrown 18 this inning as well. As that one is 19.
Yep, and he keeps going back to what's working, right? That little off-speed pitch that's just floating right in the zone, trying to really confuse the hitters' timing and just their eye in general. First runner goes. No chase throw. Second won't be near in time. Stolen base. Rocket.
Yeah, and I mean, once again, just picking the right time to steal, because right there, that pitch was outside of the zone, and Money had to reach out to get that ball to avoid it being passed. And, I mean, it's hard enough to pick off a runner to second, but when it's in a position like that, it's even harder to pick him off. So great job right there by Brockett.
And then he pitched low there, and you can see just out of the corner of the eye that Fosterridge does have a guy warming in their bullpen. Looks like a right-hander. 2-1 pitch to Pittsburgh. Well, to the right field, that's going to fall. Let's see. They will bring Rocket around. He will score with ease. And there's number 5 for Mount Vista. Big piece of hitting on Rosberg going to the opposite field.
This is our roll. It's a great start right now. Yeah, I believe warming up in the bullpen, I could just barely see
The second
numbers,
baseman,
is,
number 20,
Tyler
Alex
Gephardt.
King.
He's actually the DH in in today's game, but he's warming up to play pitcher.
And here comes the coach. And I mean, really, up until this ended, a very, very nice job by Hall. Not saying that his night's over yet. We don't know that. Let's see.
Oh yeah,
what
for
they
sure.
do, but
I mean, taking a look on the day, he went 3 1/3 with. Sorry, I'm just tallying up my score sheet here with 7 hits and 5 earned runs on 2 strikeouts. But his pitch count was relatively low.
he will remain in the game. And he's doing a very good job with it. And I mean, the guy who's on deck, I think this is it for Hall. Starting to lose his velocity a little bit, lose his accuracy, starting to throw pitches much more. Picks off the first. Very small lead, and Vosberg gets back with ease.
King on the day is 0 for 1, grounded out to third in the second, and walked in the first.
He's ready to pitch. Does it again. 2 straight pickoff moves. Vosberg now aware. And honestly, I think that, I mean, Vosberg's in his head now. I wouldn't be opposed to a steal right here by Rashford. So let's see. Will not do it on the ground. Tough play. Probably won't get to throw to second in time. Throw to first, not.
Yeah, I mean, you said he couldn't get both of them, but way to get the fielder's choice out right there. I mean, that was just a...
The center fielder, number 13,
get the
Jackson
runner out at second,
Crawford.
So get all the runner in scoring position.
It might not have been the easy one right there, but I would be more willing to now, it will be the very dangerous path of Jackson Crawford. On base twice today, a walk and a single. In their strike one. Pitch, runner goes. Swing and miss, throw is not in time. Nice strike there for King. Got a good jump. Catcher, one try for just.
That was just... Honestly, that just seemed like a weak throw from Money right there, right? Vista should steal more often from first because that throw was not making it, even if King really didn't even have a lead.
Yeah, I think that Money was trying to utilize this turf field, and as a catcher, you like that low throw with a bounce because that gives the bounce an opportunity to land right where the shortstop or second baseman can make a play as Crawford strikes out swinging. Way in the bottom half of the 4th, big inning, 3 runs, and score 5. Now Vista 1, Fossil Ridge.
I knew I was going to see tattoo today. I like seeing tattoos. Alright, so that's probably a for ball. How many pitches did he throw?
The score is right. I don't know if the bulbs are out or what. The score is correct up there, but the inning is out. I don't know if the bulbs are out or what.
You can't put it on the bottom of the 4th?
It does it automatically, man. It's not me. I think the bulbs might be out. But the score is
Wait,
right.
where is it? What does it say?
It's fine. The score's right, and it's
The 4th right now.
it's top of 5. Yeah.
How many pitches does all have?
75.
Almost double his count last time. Actually, that's the
Leading off the visitor half of the 5th for Fossil Ridge, the center fielder, number 15, Carter Whitney.
Welcome back, Vista. Now we are in the top half of the 5th inning. Sawyer tipped Tipton's still on the bum, leading off the end of the Fossil Ridge. Whitney at center fielder. First pitch from Tipton is inside, just missed the inside corner.
Yeah, I mean, Tipton's pitch count is getting there, right? It's at 65, and I mean, Hall most likely will exit with 75, but if you're Tipton, you want to make the most out of this inning.
Big swing and a miss right there from Whitney. I mean, just trying to get something going, right? I mean, Tipton has been very good today. What is it, 7 strikeouts on the day? 7 strikeouts, 3 walks. Yep. A pitch in there for strike 2. Like I've been saying throughout the game, really utilizing that part of the zone.
Yeah, and I mean, Fossil Ridge, they haven't scored since the first inning, and I mean, that one's grounded over the third. Oh, throw from Fosberg. Oh.
And I mean, that's a very difficult play, very high chopper for Fosberg. And in his head, he's just got to get that ball out as fast as he can. And he did. It was just offline.
The second baseman, number 1, Mason Clark.
Have an opportunity to stay close as he's going through. And time call for a little visit right here.
Guys, that's Tipton's second hit allowed on the day. And, I mean, you consider the score and what it is right now. It's been a great day for Tipton out there on the mound.
Yep. And a little private meeting now.
The,
Coach
the,
and Tipton.
the key struggle here for Vista is the errors, right? That first run would not be scored if they didn't have the throwing errors over the first. And if I'm Fossil Ridge right now, I'm going to utilize that, try to lead off here on Vista to, try to catch him slipping, get a runner in scoring position.
Yep. Top of the order, Mason Clark on the way. And we'll see if we have a possible stolen base here.
2 walks on the day for Clark, and he scored a run as well during the run of the game.
Pitch is blown out on the off-speed track route. Chase hauled the pitcher on deck, and he struck out twice. But for Clark, 2 base on balls for him, 2 walks, as Sam just said. 1-0 pitch. Fakes out. First baseman. Foul.
Well, you can't really steal on a foul ball like that. That's just the rules of baseball, is that, you gotta return back. The ball's out of play, so. Regardless, he cannot move over the second, even if he wanted to.
1 pitch. From 17. Long set. Steps off. Fakes first. Back on the mound. Just trying to keep the runner close. Don't allow for an easy stolen base, right? Make them really have just a fantastic jump on you. Pitch, runner will not go. Back pick is thrown away. That would be error number 5. Not a mistake. Gosh.
Things just get worse. I was about to say, it was really nice, that last attempt from Tipton, the fake out. I didn't even see, I fell for it, right? He held the ball in his hand, but I fell for it right there. But that time, we almost had it, and then Grammersdorf went over to do the pickoff, which, by the way, was not a bad idea.
Pitch is lined into right. That's going to be a tough play over the back left shoulder, and it's going to fall in front of the wall. Runner taking out a bad jump. He won't even go, and I mean, that's a fantastic job by the right fielder, Brock, to get that ball in. And I don't know if you saw this, Sam, but Rosberg over at third kind of sold to the runner at second that ball was
The pitcher, number 3, Zach Hall.
Stay at third. Now, a big opportunity here for Zach Hall to help himself out as the pitcher. Try to bring 2 runs in right here. Tipton, ready, set. His first pitch is swung on foul. Good pitch to hit right there for Hall. Just missed it.
And with this circumstance that Hall is doing, playing 2-way, yes, he allowed those runs that inning, but he has a chance to add some more for his own team.
Shows bunt, ball gets away. Oh, and it's going to be Oh. Throw over to third is in time! What a great tie, grammar store. Runner going to third had no clue where the ball was. And able to salvage it out. Can't review that. Runner at third is staying there, and he was called out. Now slowly jogging off the field.
That's Clark protesting a little bit there.
Yep. And I mean, just very unlucky there. I mean, you had to play at home if Hammersworth's able to field that ball cleanly off the concrete wall. Gets over his head, but then the runner, Clark heading to third, just reckless. It seemed like he was walking by the end and got thrown out. Fantastic awareness by Ty Grammerster. 1-2 the count.
Now, yes, he allowed that run because he passed on the ball, but he made up for it getting it out.
Looking to check the swing, you can't really do much with that first base up. But 2-2 count now. And it would have been very close. I think he was able to hold up, but anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you would have seen his bat, make at least further than 90 degrees.
Yep, 2-2 pitches. So couldn't hold down the off speed. And he was trying to go for that same pitch that he's gotten called on twice today. Big pitch here, looking to retire Hall for the third time this afternoon. He's ready. Set. After the pitch. Pow!
Just continuing to fight out there. Hall is trying to avoid getting punched up for the third time today. He already had an 8-pitch battle in the first, and in the third, only 4. So this one is on its way to a 7. So Hall, just looking to get a hit here, especially with this insanely high batting average. We expect more out of him.
3-2 pitch, here comes. Got a bat on it. Tipped in. For that same pitch that he's gotten him on twice already today. This time, fouled away. Did not go as low as Tipton was hoping. He knows it. You can tell by his reaction. That wasn't the location of that pitch. 3-2. Set. Ready. Pitch. Whoa! Did not get a call, and big decision here for Coach Fontana.
The third baseman, number 21, Luke Gase of Deal.
Not sure who is warming up, but obvious that there is someone, especially at 84 pitches on the day. Tipton, ready, set. Pitch, no steal, is inside. Almost got him. He's a feel at the plate. Takes ball up. He is 0 for 1 today with a fly out to left field and a walk. Now, pitch. Ball can't break down enough. 2-0. And Tipton seems to be running out of gas. And he started with a single and a double and a walk. Graham Sharp able to get that out third, but
He's also already up to 20 pitches this inning.
picks over the first, can't get him, trying to keep him close. Foster's dugout staying loud and getting into his head. 2-0 count. Set pitch is inside. And with the guy waiting on deck, coming into today with 530 batting average, Bradford, you got to expect him to go after this batter here. The pitch is miss. 3-0 green line. Swung as hard as he could, try to tie the game up right there. Instead, 1 count. Tipton ready at the belt. Set. Here comes the pitch. Will pick off and a bit of a delayed run back for the first base runner Hall, but that will not matter. 3-1 pitch. Here comes. into right for a base hit. Inside part of the pack just found the hole. And let's see what that means for Tipton's day. I think this should be the end. Very big pitch count for him. Number 8.
The shortstop, number 8, Brady Bradford.
1 for 2 on the day, and well, Quintana's gonna give him the ball. Give him an opportunity to get out of this mess. 89 pitches. Tipton pitches about once a week for this Mount Vista team. Pitch count like this, it's not easy to pitch.
Yeah, and I mean, with runners on first and second, the pressure's on. But the good news is, though, is that there's 1 out in the inning, and you have a chance for a double play, if it also happens. He can get out of this jam kind of easily here.
Pitch is on the ground and through. Let's see if they send him. They will not. They will hold him up, and the bases are now loaded with 1 away for Tyler Kephart, and that has to be the end, right?
He quite literally found the exact same spot as Gason Field that time by.
Yep. And
The designated hitter, number 9, Tyler Kephart.
Quintana is sticking with his guy. The pitcher with the lowest ERA on the starting staff for this team, and Quintana's looking to stick with him, especially with MVHS likely not to pitch today after he pitched on Monday through 47 pitches, 0-1 count already.
Well, 47 is not a lot, right?
But 2 days ago.
You still want some rest. I didn't realize she wasn't a starter. That's my fault.
All good. 0-1 pitches just up. Couldn't get a call. And I mean, Tipton digging into everything now. He's trying to use the power from all 92 pitches he's thrown today and just bring it back for this possibly last batter for him. Here's the pitch. Up. 2-1. And it seems like they got corners playing in. If it is to either Harvey or Vosper, they will try to get him out at the plate. Immediately try to prevent a run from storming. Yes. 2-1 pitch. In there, strike 2. 2-2.
Yeah, I can hear the excitement in your voice. This is such an important moment in this game right here. One swing could completely change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, and we look back at this next pitch as the deciding factor. Like you just said, in this game, after we're done with 7, here's the pitch. Hey! Tipton digging deep. An opportunity to get out of the inning himself.
The first baseman, number 7, Charlie Kimball.
Coach G trusts him for sure. He's up to 9 strikeouts. If he could get to double digits, this would be one heck of a day for Swing Tipton.
95 pitches on the day. This should and likely will be his final batter of the day. Here comes his first pitch. And there's strike 1.
I think he found the second runner's wind out there, I should say. It's not runner, but pitcher's wind.
Yes, of course.
If you say.
Yep. 0-1 the count. Ready, set the pitch. Up the middle. That's going to get 3. That's going to score 2 runs. And this game is all tied.
Kephart did not advance to third, so now only runners on first and second.
And a huge hit right there. Charlie Campbell, and I think that'll do it. Excuse me. I don't know why I said this game is tied. I assumed it was a 2-1 game. It is still, this still has a 1-run lead. And 5-4, and that will end the day of Sawyer Tipton. Truly a great day. His final pitching 9, 4 2/3, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching from Mount Vista, number 9, Jake Huddle.
Very nice work from him. 98. I'll be right back. Yeah, pitching.
My dude left.
But he's not supposed to. He's not getting points. J Cuddle Hamburger.
Huh?
No,
That's nickname?
something he did. It was hilarious. It's a senior joke with him.
What is it?
You're too innocent, Raph. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I had 8. I don't know why I had 9 on my sheet. What? No, I meant strikeouts. I had Sawyer had 9 for some reason. So the 8. Was that your first home run, Nicole? Out there was 9.
No.
The right fielder,
Yeah.
number 4, Alex Aaron.
So who's 9?
Welcome back, Mr. Mayor. Coming up to the plate will be number 4, Alex Herron. New pitcher from Mountain Vista number 9, Jake Huddle. Looking to exit the city with a 1-run lead. And big spot, Herron 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout
And an error to second.
and reach pitch.
Yeah, and I mean, Tipton is still alive for a win right now.
Yep, yes, of course, especially if Huddle can get through this last out. He's ready. Pitch. It's low and in.
I mean, if they score, not anymore, right? But this is a big opportunity still. Like, even though we had a pitching change, it's still a big moment in this game. There's still runners on first and second here.
Yeah, 2 outs.
And count.
Throws it away into center field. There goes the runner. He will get there easily. And why not? Why not error number 6? That will just represent how this day's gone defensively from Mount Vista. That is, I believe, the 3rd error on a pickup.
Yeah, I mean, I can hear the sarcasm in your voice on that. It's clearly frustrating. The amount of errors that have been issued today.
And that's something that this team needs to clean up if they want to have an opportunity to compete in the state tournament. On the swing. 1-2.
The good news is that a strikeout ends all the trouble. If you focus on this batter right here, things go good.
1-2 count. Huddle. Set. Ready. Takes a look at the runner at third. Now second. Back to the plate. Pitch home. Just out.
If I were Huddle right now, I wouldn't even look over at third and second. Because you got one job right now as a reliever, and that's punch this guy out.
2-2 count.
Not physically like Jorge said.
Big pitch. Here it comes. Time called by the pattern. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sam. It sounds like the Saber Cat dugout is barking and trying to get in Huddle's head.
And it's not that one dog out there, it's the players.
Yeah. I was just making sure I wasn't hearing something.
They did not bring the 101 Dalmatians.
Got it! Piped up. With some language, looks back at that dugout, gives it a little bit of a stare, tries to give him a bark or two. That will end the top half of this game. Right back, down to 5, possibly 4.
If this game lasted for more than an hour,
We only have one card, don't we?
no, not the cards. They only have 66 minutes of battery life.
Fine. This game will not go on for another
This
hour.
game will be done in 30 minutes. Viking.
Yep, I knew this Kephart. I saw it from the corner of my eye.
Attention, please. Now pitching for Fossil Ridge, number 9, Tyler Kephart.
Oh, is that a new pitcher?
Oh, that's just bring the 101 Dalmatians to the Eagles. Oh, Kephart was playing games, but should be Whitney. Oh yeah, it is. Oh.
Okay.
Or they just switched the two. They just switched them.
No. Well, kind of. Yep.
Oh, what's that? I don't want to see it. Alright, ready?
Leading off the home half of the 5th for the Golden Eagles,
Oh, yeah, no.
the designated hitter, number 24, Cruz Martinez.
Martinez on the bum for also replacing Zach is Tyler Kephart, the former DH. Pitch is inside.
Yeah, Kephart on the season with a 7.29 ERA. Looking to have better numbers today, especially with a one-run deficit. Doesn't want to increase that.
That one inside twice. That one not so great by any means. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Popped up into right. Tough play. Long run. Dives. Doesn't make the catch. Martinez is going to give him a second. He's got a lead-off double.
Man, almost a what-if play right there by Alex Heron. That was
The
such
left fielder, number 11, Paul
That one could have been
Dana.
incredible, and we would have been jumping up, but we also would have been jumping up this, reaching up in second. So, great hit right there, and Heron was so close right there. Also, kind of surprised to see our runner change up there. Still out there on second instead of a pinch runner.
Yep, and now it will be Paul Dana. He's going to give you 1 for 2 with that. And tries to bunt very hard off the bat. Would not have done much at all. Dana with a single in the right field in his first at bat and a fly. Looking for a big impact play to extend the lead. 1 run is not enough. Not a lead that'll win you a game like this. Now the pitch is bumped again. That'll do the job. Won't even look. And he's gonna get there safe. Oh, some delay. Getting over to first and third now. For the Eagles with no.
The shortstop, number 1, Cole
Interesting
Bobbin.
bunt attempt there. It wasn't a drag bunt to the hitter's side. The push bunt, and that's a hard one to run out, right? The first baseman has to come in and the pitcher has to switch, but at the same time, it's also harder to beat out. There's less room there, running in the same direction as you're hitting.
Oh, he got him. Oh, he's able to get back. He tricked Martinez on the big throw. Martinez flinched just a little bit, almost got thrown out of third, but ball one. But back to that part, just he was giving himself up, really, putting it to the right side, just get Martinez over the third, but able to beat it out. Very good piece of running pitches by Bob.
Yeah, and because he beat out the throw there, he still felt fast. So he went over to second, was not tired, just got a second runner's win out there, and now you got two runners in scoring position here with nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth.
Count pitch is always the one he is going to feel that one.
I think that one just caught the back of his helmet. It was very close to the back area of the neck, but
Lucky if that was true for sure.
The first baseman, number 21, Tice
I mean, that's how I
Harvey.
saw it. He's fine right now, it looks like.
Don't give me style, don't give me style, don't give me style. Don't give me style. Don't give me style.
Harvey also had a nice double in his last at bat.
Kephart pitch. Oh. Just not an ideal start at all for Kephart. Whole pitch very well. Just a very nice day for him. And now they're bringing Kephart, trying to give him a different look this time from the right side. And just not a really good start at all. That one is like 2 hits and a hit by pitch. Now he's behind 2-0. Tice Harvey. He's ready. Kephart set. The 2-0 pitch. Tice Harvey.
Well, yeah, I mean, if he was up 3-0, he'd be in such a good spot as a hitter, but have to accept that one. Just gotta swallow it.
Pitch on the ground. Shot it 2. Over to second one. Back over to first. Double play. RBI though. Over. Nice. Harvey.
Yeah, I mean, that's quite possibly the worst.
The catcher,
there
number
besides the
4,
strikeouts,
Ty
but
Grammar
you know what?
Store.
You still score one, and you got to be happy about that. Vista goes up 6-4 now, and this one here is fighting.
Now, guy with the big swing of the day so far. Ty Grammar Store play. Hit that one out into deep left center field. His pitch. Way up and in. Runner. Crash home.
And the scores on that one.
Yep, big pitch there, big miss as well. And now just trying to reset, right? Get another little mini rally going, get some more runs on the board. Pitch in there, beautiful pitch. 1-1 count on Grammar Store. Kephart ready. Here comes the pitch. Line in the left field. Right there. Is runs back. Found this is 7 possible reach. So on a ground ball, double play with that's not an RBI. Huh. Wait, really? No, made double play. No.
I did not know that.
Sometimes I don't know why this old town just seems so hopeless.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This year it seems all the good times with just a little bit more in focus. But when she puts her arms around me, I can somehow rise above it.
Got a new arm. down, you still got 6. Or no, that's on that card. Or more than halfway through. Yeah. Oh, I see.
Top of the 6.
The bottom.
Hitting off the visitor half of the 6 for false start range of the catcher, number 27, Hayden
For
Money.
Vista, bottom 4. Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Welcome back, Vista. Now we are entering the top half of the 6th inning. Round Vista 7, Fossil Ridge 4. Jake Huddle back out in the second inning. First pitch is strike 1 to Money. And just need a quick inning here. Clean inning cannot. You really don't want to give up any after getting 2 back in that last inning. Pitch on the ground. Tough play and that scoop over first.
Great play right there by Vosberg. Just picked up the hard rounder right there and zips it over to Harvey for the final.
Number
out
15,
right
Carter
there.
Whitney.
Great job. Huddle's also getting rid of these hitters real quick. I mean, the time he was out there, he was only out for 5 pitches and then 2 more here. He's pretty efficient out there.
Whitney popped up. Tough play for Robin. And it'll be the left fielder. 2 away. Too quick.
The second baseman, number 1, Mason Clark.
At this rate, he can be in line for a save with the amount of quick outs he's getting. You know?
And that'll bring up the top of the order Mason Clark, which just sets up for a brutal lineup in the top half of the 7th, assuming Huddle gets this out. First pitch from him.
As they say, going through the heart of the order.
Yes. On the ground. Makes the play as Harvey. Over to first. Beautiful Jake Huddle. Pitch Eddie Jake Huddle. How about that?
He's under 10 through 1 in the 3rd.
Yes, and we head to the bottom half of the 6th. We'll be right back.
That was gonna be quicker.
I see the sun,
That was exactly what we needed.
so many things.
He has like 50 minutes.
Sir.
He has like 50 minutes left.
I see a song about
The cards aren't the issue. I have no worry about the issues better. 63 minutes on the cards.
sandy floors and ceiling fans. A Rastafari and one-man band.
You're getting because it's because the music is loud.
Oh, yeah. I forgot this thing.
That's what I see. When I see the sun. I see tourists to Christmas.
Is it the same picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
That takes me with a I feel lonely cause it's not the same. Different faces and different names.
Okay, so
Just Whitney's here now. They put Whitney from center to left.
That's what I see
Everything.
when I see the sun.
Alright, here we go.
Leading off the home half of the 6th for Mount Vista, the right fielder, number 5, Jace
Welcome.
Brockett.
Now we are entering the bottom half of the 6th. 7 Fossil Ridge 4. Top of the order now. He's 1 for 2 with a walk, a strikeout, and a single. Takes ball from Mark, still out there.
yeah, rough going right there for Kephart that last inning. Allowed some more runs there. And now on 2, to be more specific.
Yep, 2-0 count now. And there's the first strike. I mean, that part, you just gotta trust his stuff. Those strikes, he got very lucky last inning. I mean, bases loaded, no outs. Only ended up giving 2. Got that double play ball down the line.
That one could have been the most cleanest bunt of all time right there if it went just down the line, but it curved. That one curved.
Yeah, Rocket.
He already bunted today.
Yes, and he had a very nice one very nice there.
A bunt for a single.
Yes, he hit that perfect bunt right here in between the pitcher and catcher pitches.
And that one, even though he's on the left side, was a drive. Actually, it wasn't. He was batting from the right side that time. I think, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but Rocky was a switch hitter because Hall was pitching from the left side today.
3-2 the count. Pitch. We're right back for out. Number 1.
That's his first strikeout of the day for Kephart.
The third baseman, number 7, Miles Vosberg.
Miles Vosberg. He has a single, a fielder's choice, and fly out to center field on the day.
He also has 2 RBIs on the day as well, to keep that one in mind.
Yep. And first pitch. Kephart rushes him back there, right? And if you're Kephart, right, you want to get through this inning without allowing Jackson Crawford. That means getting through these next 2 hitters cleanly, not allowing a base runner, right? And pitch. High, cleaned up and in.
We'll even send a message with that. That one was really fast. Like you could hear even the sound of the glove catching that one.
That'll wake you up in case you're not. Now, pitch. Swing. Miss 2. On the count.
We hope you're not sleeping. This game's very intense so far today.
Yeah. Come on, Rosberg hoping to get something going here in the bottom half of the 6th. Extend that lead as much as you can for Jay Cuddle. The pitch popped up into shallow right fielder there. For him. All right, come on, Peter. Come on, Pete. Alex King played 2 away.
The second baseman, number 20, Alex King.
Yeah, great job right there by Vosberg. Yes, he did get contact, but also great job there and finding the ball there for that out. You know, it would have been much harder earlier in the game, but now that the clouds have settled in, I feel like it's a lot easier to find a ball.
Yep. First pitch to King. Popped up foul. Oh, right away. And we are closing in on the top half of the 7th inning. Found Vista in search for their 3rd win of the year. King.
In a row for that matter.
Yep. Pitch.
Yeah, and this would also end Fossil Rich's 5-game winning streak. And the more crazy thing, not allowing more than 10 runs.
Yeah, Fossil Ridge swinging very well as of late on the 2 count. Kephart looking to keep it at 3. The pitch popped up. Looks like he did just that.
He got just under that one, leads to the pop-up as Whitney makes the play on that.
Yep, and as we move to the top half of the 7th inning, we will be right back.
He threw 12 pitches in both innings. That's pretty interesting. Oh, this is a save. Oh, it's not. Yeah. No, I'm saying like this could be the last half. It's still huddle up there.
Very well.
Non-Vista Baseball would like to once again recognize our sponsors for this 2026 season. Royal Crest Dairy, Blue Island Oyster Bar and Seafood, 360 Painting and Wall Design, Slammers Baseball, Ohana Home Restoration, and Cheer Athletics. We thank you for your generous support.
Someday you better take care of that hand written down my backstairs. She's been looking like
What should I
a
bet on
queen, said
Nothing.
and she don't say what she is.
I am not betting on the Masters, bro. That is not.
Alright, here we go.
Leading off the visitor half of the seventh for Fossil Ridge, the center fielder, number 3, Zach Hall.
Isn't Tiger Woods washed though?
Reasons in the seventh
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
top of the seventh, Jake Huddle still on only a very small 9 pitches for him, 7 strikes, strikeouts, no hits, no walks so far through 1 1/3. And his first pitch of the seventh is upstairs to Zach Hall, starting pitcher for Fossil Ridge.
Yeah, he made short work of those batters last time. We'll see it. Or correction, more importantly, save opportunity here for Joe Cardinal, right? Because he threw that little amount of pitches, he's in line for a save right now with a 3-run game on our hands.
Yep, 2-0 to count. Huddle, ready to pitch. And 3-0, not how you want to start. Especially after the efficiency he showed. Lane, he's already thrown more balls in his at-bat than he did in the last inning and third.
Yeah, and I mean, times last year, Jake Huddle was really struggling with control. And, I mean, he seemed to find it for the most part, but, I mean, he still threw balls here and there as he gets a walk right there on 4 pitch.
4-pitch walk now.
The third baseman, number 21, Luke Gasa Field.
Work for him and quick little visit, try to reset him. Good visit from the pitching coach right here.
I mean, at this point, just, like, get it over with, right?
Yeah.
Get it over with. Let this game, let himself get the save, you know, instead of making it worse by throwing 4 balls in a row. But, you know, easier said than done.
Definitely. Now, the 3-hole guys at field coming up. Excuse me, Jason Field coming up. He is 1 for 2 on the day with a single, a walk, and a fly out to left field. Here's the pitch from Huddle. Pitch. And they're striking.
Kick the Barkings back, guys.
Yeah, they're just, it seems like they're just trying to get inside the head of Huddle. And for that first batter, it worked, right? Very good first pitch from Huddle. Allow himself to get into the count right away, right? Don't wait to get into the count. Pitch. Just miss.
Oh, I thought that one was in the strike zone right there.
Just a little out and up. Good take by Gasefield.
I only see one dog out there, though. Okay, well, it's the players, of course.
1-1 pitch from Huddle. On the ground. Huddle looking for that put-away pitch here. 1 and 2 count. Huddle looks, gets a sign, checks. Set. Belt. Ready? The pitch. The good block by Grimmerstorff. Fantastic work there. And Grimmerstorff has had a fantastic game. I mean, home run, obviously the big one. And he's done very well at the plate. He had that very nice little throw out at third base to escape out of an inning. Or, excuse me, get that first out to Tipton. Time called by Gasefield, but he's made a very good impression in this game so far.
Yeah, and I mean, besides that one hiccup of that error to score a run, it's still been a very good game for Grimmerstorff.
Oh, of course. And now Tipton. Excuse me, hold on. Pitch. Go again. 3 and 2. You do not unlock the first 2 batters of the same.
Hey, and I mean, it's okay that you set Tipton there. We already saw him pitch almost 100 pitches today, right? We're just so used to saying that, but Huddle in relief here, of course.
This 3-2 pitch. Missed low. Not but yeah, just right there. Very good piece of framing by Tiger. Just a little too low.
The shortstop, number 8, Brady Bradford.
Not what was on the recipe for today's game. Or I guess what the recipe called.
And after that second one, Coach Q looks into the bullpen, making sure whoever he's got is near ready. In case this inning gets any more ugly than it already is, pitch messes up.
Something really interesting I just saw right there. You can see Cole Bobbin out at shortstop, kind of whacking his glove to throw off Bradford, because Bradford's had a great day today. He's 2 for 3, 2 singles and a ground out to second, but Bobbin's trying to mess him up.
Yeah, he's just really trying to keep that runner close, don't allow him to get a big lead, and don't allow them to have a runner on third with nobody out. For Huddle. Pitch. Popped up. In the infield fly called. Big first out for Huddle, and that might just be the outing needed right there.
Yeah, gets out of that one. Now you have runners on first and second chance.
The pitcher, number 9, Tyler
Getting a
Kephart.
whole lot easier. But you do have Kephart up to hit. Luckily for him, though, he's 0 for 3 on the day, 2 strikeouts, and a ground out to third. But that was all it took today. He has not faced Jake Huddle today.
He's ready. Pitch. On the ground. Shot. Oh, it took a bad bounce off the mound. That's going to score a run. Oh,
Hall will score.
and I mean, that's just a tough one for the shortstop, Bobby. That's hit
The
very
first
hard
baseman,
off
number
the
7,
Bradford,
Charlie
and then it
Campbell.
seemed as if it went right off the mound. I mean, not much you can do there. And here comes the coach. Let's see if that will be the end of Huddle's day. It will. Very nice day of work for him. He had 23 pitches, 1 hit, 2 walks, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout. Over 1 2/3 innings. Now they will look
Your attention, please. Now pitching from Mountain Vista, number 10, Adlai Jadov.
to Advait Jadov. And as I was saying earlier, through 47 pitches on Monday, to ask him no, he just lights out.
No. What are you doing? Taco. Right now.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You're doing too much, man. You get nervous. Stewart, baby!
I think so.
Oh, my goodness.
What did they do?
He hit a homer. What? I'm still losing somehow. Why? For 100 Goodman had a...
Alright, here we go. Welcome back, Vista now. Here we are, big situation, top of the 7th, first and second, 1 out. Mountain Vista 7, Fossil Ridge 5. And Jadov coming to the mound on short rest, 47 pitches on Monday night. He carries a 1.11 ERA coming into this game. So, pick-off move in a second. Just make sure that he's staying close. And Advent facing number 7, Charlie Campbell first. In 448 coming in this game.
Yeah, and I mean, Jadov, normally he's not a closer, but in this moment you would be scared of him. It's like facing, I believe it was Roki Sasaki in the World Series that, came in for relief and usually is a starter.
Nice little off-speed pitch to be going for Jadov. Pitch is in there, strike 2. And number 7, Campbell, not a fan of that call at all, especially in a moment like this. 0-2, Jadov can go anywhere he wants right here, and I'm expecting him on the outside corner. That is where the Amherst is set up. Pitch, line into left field. That's trouble. It's gonna fall, and that is gonna score a run. It is a 1-run game, and if you're Jadov 0-2 pitch, you cannot allow an RBI single. Just not very
The right fielder, number
I'm
4,
also very
Alex
confused as to
Aaron.
why Kephart didn't go over to third after that. Like, the ball was deep enough, and Crawford didn't even catch it on one bounce. Dana actually has to throw that one in, even though Crawford was the main guy there. But Kephart didn't advance.
Yeah, I had to make sure it was that down, and then also to make sure that the runner at second got a good jump.
For sure, that part does make sense.
Yeah.
It's just, with the chance to, tie it, you would be more aggressive, I would think.
Aaron now to the plate with the tying run at second. Pinch runner in for Fossil Ridge in there, strike 1 at the good start like that. I mean, you need a double play, you need a pop up, you need an out. You have to get an out in this huge situation. In the head of Jadov, it's pretty hard to pitch when you got guys yelling in the back of your head. And 0-1 pitch is swung on it and fouled right into the catcher, and we are going to take a second. That one is going to be felt for a couple weeks right here. Yeah. What?
He get hit.
I mean, catcher.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, it's okay.
You were trying to talk about, you were trying to analyze how he got hit. I'm like, dude. Yes, he got hit, but we thought he got hit for F.
That's rough.
Yeah.
You'd hope that he's going to come.
That's my wall!
How is he alive?
You mean his kids?
Alright, we are back after a little on-field timeout. Give Dennis roughly a second to that foul ball. And it looks like some changes of some sort. Yep, the pinch runner at second base. And just trying to get as much speed as you can at second base. Give yourself a shot on anything in the outfield to score.
Yeah, I mean, only 1-run game so far. You got the go-ahead run on first base. It's a big opportunity here for Fossil Ridge.
Looks. Has his sign, he's ready. The 0-2. Got it! 2-1. Huge strikeout. Wilford with the fastball in the inner half.
I mean, that one just absolutely tied him up.
Aaron, no chance in that one. That'll bring the catcher money.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Fossil Ridge, number 30, Bennett Thompson.
And pinch hitter Bennett Thompson. And then big move by the Fossil Ridge coaching staff to give themselves the best matchup as money 0 for 3 on the day. So, Thompson only coming in the biggest at-bat of the game at this point. Tying run on second base hit could tie the game. Umpire You ready? And it's like a read. Jadov looks, gets his sign. He's ready. Checks second. Checks first. The pitch. Outside.
Nice hard fastball. Didn't locate exactly where he would like to on that first pitch, but sends a message.
Yep, 1-0 count. Jadov. He's set. He's ready. His 1-0 pitch is in there, strike one. Nice range. Fans and players not getting out on the extra side. None, just fans and players thrilled with that call.
That's just how it's gonna be. That's sports, baby.
Yep, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And down to the final strike for him. Bad big job. Looking to dig deep and secure a win for the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles. Jadov looks, has his sign. He's ready. The pitch. Comes through on the clutch, gets the save, and that is a win for Mountain Vista. Mountain Vista 7, Fossil Ridge 6. And I mean, it was just a very fun game. Lots of runs scored, big hits by both teams, big finishes by both teams. Sam, what do you think of that one?
That was fun, wasn't it, Miles? That was really fun. Well, right down to the wire. I mean, we started off the first inning with a run from Fossil Ridge, but then we saw. I'm just imagining it right now. By the way, handle safely, but I was seeing, like, I was analyzing like a percentage chart of this inning, you know, kind of the stock chart almost, and it started out with Fossil Ridge. And then Vista comes back, and then Fossil Ridge goes up again, and then Vista goes up by a lot more, and then Fossil Ridge is so close to, coming back to that tie, but they just weren't there. It was a real good game all the way to the end, and both these teams with green jerseys put on a show for us today. Great game, especially for the tiebreaker closest.
Yeah, this is a fun big tie, big home run, big great but Mountain Vista is up like third straight win, going over big game against Reed. But other than that, I'm Miles York, this is Sanders that we're alongside. Thank you for listening to the broadcast of Mountain Vista Baseball.